Rob and Slim Show. We are back with Coralyn Jewel.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Coralyn?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're welcome. Are you in California?
Yes.
Okay. Media personality and porn star.
Yes.
Wow. How long have you been working in the adult industry?
I've been in the industry since I was about 10 years, give or take, because I came in kind of different. I came in on the other side. I was a director first.
Oh.
Like a porn director, or?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, so got a theater degree and then a 2008 hit with the housing market. Started by doing panty sales and custom videos. And that led to webcamming, which led to dancing, and then so on and so on. And then I got a job as a porn director in Los Angeles. Cool. And realized that I wanted to be in front of the camera. So
you were getting jealous of all the girls you were filming.
I want to do that too.
Money.
Right, the money.
How does that go? Like, yeah, usually I feel like it would go the other way. Like,
yeah, it normally does.
Yeah, I would think the directors would make more, but I guess.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh my God. But you do it all. You do it all from motivational speaking to podcasting and writing, correct?
Yes. Yeah. I always tell people when they come over to my trade show booth at Exotica, it's like what I don't do is easier to tell them than what I do. So yes, I own a swingers club. I've got 20,000 members in my swingers club. I've got my podcast.
Yes.
My articles, my book, my documentary, my coaching, my motivational speaking, my CBD lubricant, my game. Oh, there's so much.
What is your favorite thing that you do?
Seminars, coaching.
Cool. And I was going to ask too, as far as going into owning a swingers club, how do you even start that kind of a thing?
My husband and I were involved in the lifestyle, and then when we got divorced, I started working at a club, and then from there was dancing, and the manager said to me, do you have any interest in doing a event here at our strip club? And I was like, I don't really know anything about like running an event. I was just a host, and he introduced me to the owner of the building, who interviewed me and then said, okay, I did a good job. And so then they gave me an opportunity to do it in my town. And then he said, okay, I'm going to invest $50,000 in you to start a club. So wow. I was like, okay.
That's amazing. Wow. Super cool.
It's cool. So I started it in 2012. I've got about 20,000 members now.
Cool. Wow. I love that. I'm just so impressed, Corlyn, by the backdrop you have. Like, I have Slim's dirty house.
Yeah, my backdrop is my messy home.
That's my PR telling me change my logo, change the website, new backdrop, everything. So.
It's so nice. It's super nice. You mentioned too your podcast. How long have you been doing that for?
I'm on my second year right now with my podcast. So my podcast came about after I published my book in 2020. I was approached on XBiz by my producer saying, do I have any interest in doing a podcast? And so I started that, and it's a sex positive podcast. I interview anybody from scientists to BDSM educators, priests turned sex educators, porn stars, webcam performers. Yeah. I've got some really, really, really cool guests.
That's a Hankie Pankie podcast, and yeah, yes, I was going to ask you too. What is one of your favorite guests that you had on there?
I've really had a lot of amazing guests. I mean, the most shocking would probably have been the priest, because he was raised, like his entire life was all about getting ready for the church and stuff, and then right before he was done, he decided to not do it. But not only did he not do it, he became a sex educator and made sex videos, instructional videos, and actually performed, I think, in some of them. So, wow.
Wow. How did you even come across that guy?
On XBiz. XBiz is the bomb.
Sounds like it.
It is. I've met so many amazing guests on there. Erotic authors. Who else was a cool guest? I had two single males from completely different sides of the town, of the country, who the one contacted me with his idea, and the other one was a member of my club, and they had both been catfished by like the same people on Adult Friend Finder for pretending that they were a swingers club and trying to get money out of them and stuff. It was very interesting to hear.
Wow.
That.
Cool. That's cool.
Did they fall for it or no?
The one guy on the East Coast, he did. He lost $1,000. The guy who's a member of my club is a police officer, retired officer, and he caught on pretty quick and didn't release any money.
Yeah.
But it was the exact same scam coming to him. So
Wow.
So how do they pull that off? Because they're just trying to convince them to come to this club, or are they saying like you gotta?
Yeah, they said. So they said to them, you can pay to be a member of the club, or you can just buy tickets when we do an event. But if you're a member, you get all these different benefits, and then you get access to the doctor who is there. How many of us go to get STDs and we can walk into a place, get a test, and have our results within 10 minutes and then go play, right? So yeah, that doesn't happen. So the one guy got scammed up, and then they would cancel the events. And then say, we're so sorry.
Gotcha.
We'll roll your money to the next one, but then we need a little bit more to cover the DJ and whatever.
Yeah, it made me think of Fire Festival.
Probably was the same guy. I don't remember what that fucking guy's name was.
Yes. Oh my God. I loved you saying sex positive. Do you feel like society is sex positive?
No. I feel like society and media we're going backwards. Is how I feel. And so that's, my message is that we need as many people as possible to come forward and embrace their sexuality and be who they want to be and live their lives for them and not to make others happy, and that maybe will change because especially with social media, with what the shadow banning and what Twitter's doing and what Facebook's doing and the putting people in jail, and it's just what happened to freedom of speech that's gone. And it's gotten worse.
I'm surprised that in the farther we've gotten, it just doesn't seem to have progressed at all.
It's frustrating.
Yes. Do you still direct as far as well as performing, Coralyn?
I do. So, the industry's changed a lot. It's not necessarily so much, with the production companies, there's content creators now. You can, do your own. You have your own camera, your own lighting, my whole studio, whatever. So I've got that, and then I'm still shooting for the industry as well. So I did have I can't share it yet because it's not positive yet, but I had some good news that happened when I was in Chicago this past weekend. So we'll see.
Our last guest too was also there.
I met her.
Really?
She was with Jizz Talking, which is the guy. He's how I met all the people that I interviewed on my podcast because I don't watch porn. So someone approached me about doing a documentary and said, I will edit your documentary if you get these adult performers to be on your podcast and give me 30 seconds of their clip. And I said, okay, who? And he says, Sharon Mitchell, Mickey Lynn. And I said, slow down, Mickey. Is that M-I-C-K-I? And so I didn't know who anybody was. And so that's how and then I contacted Jizz Talking and I said, hey, I know you've had these people on your show. I need them on mine. And now a year later, Mickey and I are like the best of friends. And now I know a lot more about the golden era of porn.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And what is your documentary? And where can we find it?
It's based on my book. So my book's an international bestseller. It's called, I think I have it right here. Hold on. Here's my book. So When the Ice Melts, Story of Coralyn Jewel. Okay. And my documentary is based on that with more detail into each story. And then I'm working on my second book.
Cool. Wow.
And I need an assistant.
Well, who do you want, Slim or Rob?
You should take Rob. I'm better with technology, but Rob's better at social media, so I don't know what you're looking for.
Oh, you might have to take us both.
You might get us both.
I don't have a problem with DP. I'll take you both, okay?
Yes. Fuck yeah. So good. Corlyn, I wanted to ask too, as far as performing and all goes, what is one of the craziest things you've seen go down, either as a director or performing?
Ooh, as a director, I think I'll take that one. It was, God, what was her name? Puma. Oh my God, I can't remember. Puma Swede. Okay, and I'm from Sweden, so I speak fluent Swedish, and so she was a performer on my set, and we had what I had got hired to do was anime, so it was like a parody on anime. Okay. And she and I don't remember the other girl. The other girl had two guns on her chest right here, and And the male talent was a guy named Jess. And I'd never seen this before. I was innocent. They cum swapped like 15 times. The most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Because I couldn't even hold the camera to film it because I almost like threw up.
Wow. See, I feel like, oh yeah, that's something you've gotten bored of everything else. Like, check one of those out. Like.
Yeah. Not my thing, and most directors know that about me. I don't do that.
Yes, that is.
I know you said it, but I missed it. Was it a girl swapping or a guy girl?
Girl after he was done.
Ah, all right. So it's still a little too much.
Yeah,
15 times.
Yeah, no, it kept going. I don't even know if it was more than 15. I like literally
They
had to
always
be
keep
like,
going.
cut.
Those always keep going.
Why do you have to watch so much of this?
Yeah, but
once.
Why can't you stop watching it is also the question.
Yeah. Maybe they were just East trying to get rid of it and it kept coming back.
So good. And Corlyn, what is your favorite position sexually?
Oh, doggy, probably. Well, and I also like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like reverse doggy, but my legs are under his legs.
Wow.
I don't know. How do you call that?
It sounds like a yoga position.
Like backwards. Yeah, it is like a
like an upward dog or something.
Yeah,
upward inverse dog.
That's what it is. We'll call it an upward dog. That's my new position.
Yes. That's what it's called. How often do you record your podcast, Corlyn?
I do it once a week, and I release it on a Monday. So I pre-record, I've got like enough to get me through the middle of June right now.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
I call it episodes in the bank.
We never do that. We do it live, and we shoot our load. We don't swap, but we shoot.
Yeah, shoot your load, don't swap, please. I don't want
it.
Yeah, no.
Shoot our load, never look at it again.
Yeah, never. It's in the garbage. It's in the napkin.
Why do we have to?
That is one of the craziest things, though. Like, I don't listen to podcasts unless I'm prepping for a guest who has a podcast. I never listen to ours.
I know. I feel bad too. I don't listen to podcasts either. I don't read. Like Richard Pacheco gave me his book to read. Dick Chibbles gave me his book to read. I have so many books. Nina Hartley's husband's book to read. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I have 2 erotic stories that were sent to me today. No time yet.
I have 2 podcasts I've listened to over the past 3 years, and those are like all I listen to is just those 2 podcasts, and one of them it's not ours. I'll listen to
the
my
only
own
time
stuff.
I listen to our own is when I'm like, let me see if Slim fucked up. Let me see if Slim did this right. Like,
if there was something wrong with the sound or something. Same with like my content. Once I make my content, I just look to make sure am I in the camera, and then I just send it.
Do you have any upcoming events or anything you could tell us about?
Yes, I was just nominated for it's like a tongue twister for me. XBiz Best MILF Clip Artist. Okay. So I am flying to Miami in 2 weeks for the XBiz Awards show. I just got back from Exotica, and then the next Exotica is in July. So I've got that coming up. Oh, tomorrow, I forgot. Tomorrow I'm doing the red carpet interviews for the XRCO Awards in Hollywood, and then I'll be presenting on stage as well.
Cool.
So I'm excited. There's lots going on.
That's
it. I just got nominated for ASN Lifestyle Magazine Best Educator and Best Educator website. Cool. So there's lots of voting for my fans who hate that. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, if they're your fans, they'll do it.
Yes, please, my fans. Just have to push vote. Just like 10 times a day till June 30th. That's what's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you feel like you're annoying people.
I do feel like I'm annoying because I'm like, why can't they just vote one time? You know, it lets you vote like as many times as you want. And we're in May, right? Yeah. So till June 30th, it's a long time.
Yeah, we did something years ago where we were in a a weekly voting thing, and yeah, I felt annoying messaging people.
Yeah,
but
I do. I feel annoying, and then I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I also got nominated for this, so can you vote for this too?
yeah.
And we just got done. I was just nominated for AVN's Hottest MILF by fans, and so we just finished that one. I just feel bad.
Don't. They've enjoyed it. They've enjoyed it enough.
So, well, yeah, I'm excited.
Have you won awards previously?
Nope, I was nominated when I first got into the industry for Best Polyamory Movie. We did not win. And then my second nomination was AVN's Hottest MILF. And then this is my third, which is this Best MILF Clip Artist. It's such a tongue twister for me. And then I was nominated for the ASN Lifestyle magazine last year. And I did win, what is that? It's called Please Me, and it's the top 20 sexologists. So
cool. It's cool that they have so many different categories. That's awesome.
There are. There's a lot, which is nice. Covers a lot of ground.
How do you feel, Corlyn, about the Supreme Court reversing Roe versus Wade?
Politics. Yeah. I think yeah, I just, my view on politics is pretty simple. Everybody and everything's corrupt.
Yes, that's true.
Kind of like our medical system and our criminal system,
Yeah. Just as far as people talking about just gas prices in general, like any president ever could have told ExxonMobil that they can't sell to foreign countries and just sell to us and it'll be cheaper. But nobody will ever do that because that's who funds their campaign.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're in Jersey. Okay.
Oh, I'll be there in October.
Nice.
For the Exotica. Just did my birthday in Edmonton. October. It's the same time. It's October 22nd through the 24th, something like that. Okay. How much is gas in Jersey though?
What's it? $3.17 a gallon?
I think so.
Are you really bitching?
What do you got? It cost me $50.
We're almost $7.
Holy shit!
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
Ridiculous. I don't go anywhere. My friends go, "Do you want to go out?" And I go, "Nope." And they go, "What do you have to do?" And I go, "Making jewelry." Are you on a deadline? Yep. Don't go anywhere. It's ridiculous. It's so expensive.
Yeah. No, it just cost me like $48 to fill the tank. And I was like, fuck.
Cost me. I had a little tiny Mini Cooper. It cost me $55 to fill it.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's a little much. It's a little much.
Yeah. But we can stay home because we're having a DP anyway. So
oh.
Sorry, I threw him off.
We're totally thrown off now. Oh. Goddamn. What is your next episode dropping, and who do you have, if you could tell us?
Gosh, I don't even know. I just shot in where was I? Chicago, with John Owens, I think is who I shot with. But I think it's just like a ManyVids thing. And my Perv Nana scene with Tyler Cruz that released, and we just got XBiz magazine. There's an ad of us in there.
Cool.
Let's see if I have it. So that was kind of cool. So I don't know, and then I'm hoping that this thing that just happened goes through. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Isn't he cute?
He looks sweet and innocent.
He looks so sweet and innocent. Yeah, that's what I get. I don't mind.
Who are some of your favorite companies to work with, Corlyn?
Wow, that's a hard one because a lot of the companies went out of business. My experiences with Devil Films was amazing. So I did a lot with Devil Films. Luke Wilder, which was the movie that we were nominated for. So that was Adam and Eve and his company. And that's was Wife Swinger Swap 3 was amazing to work with. Nina Hartley, I worked with her with Devil Films.
That's cool.
I did Mile High Production. Yeah, I would say Devil Films and Luke Wilder were like my two favorites. And I'm hoping to work with this other one that approached us this weekend.
Nice.
Is that like secret? You can't tell us what that is?
You can't.
I don't like to jinx anything.
Yeah.
If you read my book, my book is like, it's like, okay, what's going to happen next? So I'm already ready for letdown. Like the guy that's editing, this is my third editor for my documentary, because by the way, the guy that made me that promise, he backed out.
Get out.
And then somebody else backed out. So this is my third, and I'm meeting with him on Tuesday. And I texted with like, are we 100% positive? And he's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, sorry, I'm just ready for a letdown. So
what was that Spider-Man quote? Always expect disappointment and you'll never be disappointed.
I go into work like that every day. Always expect the worst, and you will never be disappointed.
Like I was just, I work for Dr. Susie's Institute. So the Block Institute, I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a HBO show she had. And I was asked to be a guest on her show and to go to her first, show back after the pandemic. And I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anyone because I was like, I'm ready for to be not to get to go, because I work for her. And then I got to go. So then I finally told people.
Yeah. That's a good way to approach it. Yeah. And I wanted to ask too, Corlyn, what is the most lucrative thing that you have that you do?
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, my swinger community, before COVID, I was doing events like a hotel takeover once a month or once every other month. And then I was doing, nightclub events. And then a lot of my venues closed because of COVID. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm heading to LA. I've got a new venue I'm looking at. We're in negotiations with. And then, so that is a lucrative thing when they're going. I'm a wedding planner. So I've been a wedding planner for 6 years now. So I'm a Couples Choice Award winner 5 years in a row. I've got my Cbd Lubricant. That's, right here. That's kind of lucrative. I don't know. And I make swingers jewelry. I just do so much.
That's cool.
My seminars. I still need a social media person and a technical person. I'm going to try to bet my eyes, but I can't do
it. Oh, that's so good. So good.
What's this CBD lubricant? Like, does that get people high? Like what?
No.
So
it's like just like when you hear people talk about CBD for their muscles or CBD balms, like the bath bombs.
Oh, okay.
The difference is that it's 100% edible. Okay. I'm not telling you guys to drink the bottle. Okay.
I might.
Yeah.
No taste, no smell. But here's the coolest part. It's not sticky. So do you see? I just put some on me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. So it's nice and it's really, really smooth, not sticky, and you don't need any more than just what I use. So lasts a long time.
Oh, okay, cool.
pH balanced, no smell, no taste. That's the best. Lube always stinks and tastes like crap.
Yeah.
So that was 2 years in the making, and it is trademarked to me.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Doesn't make it.
And where can everybody find that or find your products?
So all my products are, I just revamped everything. Everything's under one platform. So my website, CoralynJewel.com. They can get my tour schedule, my store for my book, for everything in my store, my calendar, all that stuff. All my merchandise just released. That's with a fan VIP gear. So it's coasters and bottle openers, if you want me hanging on your refrigerator, magnets, stuff. And then they can get my coaching program on there, my webinars, my events, my swingers events, my content, podcast, everything, one platform. It's the best.
Awesome.
Instead of telling people to go to 10 different places.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Thank you so much for talking to us, Corlyn. It's been amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And when this all goes up, the interview, the show and all, I will definitely send you all the links.
Oh, sounds good. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great night, Corlyn.
All right, you guys. Thank you again for having me. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.